Hello, Philip.
Hey Marcos, how are you?
All good, all good. How is Seattle looking?
All good. We ran a bunch of tests. Everything is looking quite well.
Cool, cool. Glad to hear that. And finally, we are catching up.
Yeah, I'm to schedule mainnet now.
Yeah. Do you have a plan for when we are going for it?
I mean, the issue is mainly the CL clients. Losa, for example, just got a release yesterday, so yeah, that's a bit of an issue for us. So we need to find a date that goes well for the CL clients, but hopefully we'll have one by end of this week.
You mean a date, no?
Yeah, a date, yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I thought for a second what you mean fall for this week, and it was like, what? No.
No. Of course, that's not possible.
We have had a lot of running in the last couple of months. Better just to take it slower for a mainnet release.
Yeah, totally. No. I mean, my plan is to have at least a tentative date by end of this week that all the clients basically agree on. But whether that's possible is yet to be seen. So yeah.
Right. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Thank you, Philip.
Okay, let's start. So as usual, let's start with Shutter.
Hi everyone. So on our end, we updated the validator registration flow and added information on how to deregister a validator. So that's on one end. And we also worked on minor improvements on the observer, and how it labels transactions so that it doesn't incorrectly label some transactions as unshielded. And that's it on our end.
Perfect, thank you. Let's move on to testing.
Yeah, so on the testing side, I've worked on updating the Gnosis client files in Hive to match the upstream changes. Also, the Hive Fusaka workflow is now uploading test results correctly to our staging environment. And currently, I'm working on adding more simulators for Gnosis in Hive to work with the consensus spec fixtures.
What was the last one?
So I'm working on adding more simulators for Gnosis in Hive to work with the consensus spec fixtures.
Got it. All right. Nanominds, any updates?
On our side, just mostly focused on the block access list, devnets, and parallel execution.
One more update is that we are targeting a new release next week, so it will be great to have a date for the fork to include it there. We can delay it even a little bit in case that we are still not sure when, but well, the sooner the better, so we have some bandwidth.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Aragon?
The same. We are working on block access lists and execution parallelization. So maybe Mark, do you have any other updates?
Well, only that it's kind of we're in the I guess we're in the optimization phase at the moment. So I think we're running on BAL DevNet 2, which took us a bit of time to do, and making performance upgrades, which will deliver into BAL DevNet 3.
All right.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the thing with that is what that'll do is deliver kind of a long-term upgrade to the way that Aragon calculates commitments for the tip, which is kind of we discovered through the performance processing from all of the BAL work that Aragon was significantly behind the other nodes. This latest set of changes should basically make us equivalent.
In terms of performance, right?
In terms of performance, yeah. Yeah, so our tri-route calculation was slower than everybody else's by a significant way at the tip. And it should now be roughly equivalent, I would say.
All right. Geth?
Hey, yeah, I'm still working on my refactor. Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm still working on my refactor of the system calls system to try to make it more modern. It's a bit tricky, and otherwise, I have been working on merging some PRs for the release that I was talking about last week, which is 1.17.2. It's going to be a big release, and yeah, it has required a bit of attention, and also, yeah, I mean, my node hasn't managed to sync Shadow yet, so I have to figure out what's going on. So yeah, I guess I'll be talking to you after this, Philip. So I guess I can ask more details, but yeah, that's where I am right now.
All right, sounds good. We are running Geth on like a quarter of the validators on Shadow. So, well, maybe not a quarter anymore, but a quarter of the nodes we are running. So, I mean, it is syncing and it is working. So hopefully you shouldn't have any troubles joining the network.
Okay, well then I'll need to figure out why I can't. But yeah, okay, thanks. That's reassuring.
Thank you. Deb?
Yes, so Reth, the most recent version 1.11 that has a lot of performance improvements, but I'm not cutting out a release for this. I mean, I'm not tagging it because it is kind of unstable. So Paradigm, like the upstream Reth, has had like I think 3 patch releases to fix issues, and there are still some panics in the payload builder, which is why I'm holding off on creating a tag or merging the PR to main, but I'll do it as soon as their branch is stable.
All right, thank you. So before moving on to Fusaka, I actually want to introduce a new team member. Aditya, if you can maybe say a few words.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm joining Gnosis as a core developer. And yeah, I'll be helping out with Geth and the execution layer team. Excited to be here. I was at the Cosmos ecosystem for many years and really tracked the work that Gnosis was doing. So yeah, looking forward to working with you all.
Thank you. All right, so let's get into the interesting parts. Fusaka, so as you know, hopefully we went through the Fusaka fork on Monday. It wasn't extremely smooth, let's be honest, but I mean, all things considered, it's at least worked. So the only issue we had with clients was Lodestar, which didn't work because of a configuration issue, but it was quickly fixed by the Lodestar team, simply by creating a release candidate or just a test release for us, basically, that has the configs baked in. So it doesn't really work that well with the custom config, basically. But yeah, after that, everything went well. All the 3 CLs and 4 ELs joined without any issues, so that's a very good sign. All the issues we've had are basically related to miscommunication, so services that didn't update in time because, well, we didn't communicate it well enough. So definitely something we'll have to keep in mind for mainnet, but that's totally on our side, not on you guys. Yeah, so we run Spamware and testing internally. At the moment, everything seems to be working perfectly, so we feel confident to start talking about scheduling on mainnet. So the main blocker at this point is CL clients, because we are not in the normal release cycle, which we are usually because we kind of hard fork at the same time as mainnet. So we'll have to talk with them. But I will do my best to have a tentative date by end of this week. And of course, I will keep you updated on Telegram. Thanks, Deb, for the potential dates. So yeah, at this point, there's not too much left to do for you guys, I guess. So yeah, it's our job now to find an appropriate date. It will be well in the future to give everyone enough time, including node operators, providers, and whatnot. So no stress on this side for now. Any questions or comments? All right. Well, let's keep it at that then. A short one as usual. Thanks for joining, and see you next week.
Bye, guys. Have a very good weekend.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.